Welcome to Endurance Sweat. This evening, we're joining the herd for Mellow Monday. It's an easy ride between 1 and 1.3 kilograms, kilowatts per kilogram. Looks like we're ready to roll.
Right on.
And we're on.
Right on.
As usual, we'll stay more or less with the yellow beacon. I'm enjoying these rides with the herd. It's a good group, usually quite a large pack out for these rides. Lots of ride-ons. And there's many of the herd participants, the regulars, follow one another. And there's a good Facebook group. So lots of exchange. Lots of information about upcoming rides, and most often the ride leader will post a ride report after the ride. So yeah, it's a good group to ride with on Zwift. Almost all the rides are D level, which is, I guess, less than 2.5 watts per kilogram. There is one ride on Tuesday afternoons, the herd gallops, which is a sea level ride, so it's at a faster pace. Oh, we're getting ahead of the yellow beacon here, so we'll just have to soft pedal it until we get back with the yellow beacon. Let's see if we can look behind. And, oops, that's a bit too quick. Oh yeah, there's the yellow beacon coming up behind us. Looks like the yellow beacon's all on his own. No one beside the yellow beacon. Guess we'll have to give the yellow beacon some company. Large pack out tonight. There's 398 riders. That's a lot of riders from all over the world. This view, we get a pretty good idea of where the lead is. Oh, long ways back. Everyone's passing me. I guess that's not so bad.
Right on.
Yeah, I did 2 long rides yesterday. With the herd, I did a Sunday morning endurance ride. Did the out and back course. Guess when all was said and done,
Right
That was about 60 kilometers, and then about half an hour after that, did another ride with the pack, and we climbed out the Zwift, and that took over 2 hours. We were climbing at a reasonably modest power output. I think the goal was to average 1.6 watts per kilogram, and it was pretty civilized. The ride leader had us make several stops at hairpin turns on the way up. So it was nice, moderate, long, very long, but taking at a modest pace. I think that must be the third time, and it could be the fourth time. I think it was the third time that I've climbed out this day. It's a good climb. I guess the other major climb on Zwift is Top. I guess comparing the two, the gradients are not all that dissimilar, but Top is like almost straight up, whereas up the Zwift has quite a few hairpin turns to break up the climb. So I find out the Zwift, I guess, a little mentally easier because they're natural the hairpin turns naturally breaks up the climb into segments. And the ride yesterday, the climb up the Zwift yesterday included coming down from the top, so that was kind of nice. Scooting down at 80 plus kilometers an hour in the virtual world. Coming down at that speed in the real world is hair-raising. And I have done that kind of speed coming down a hill, and yeah, not for too long. It does take quite a bit of nerve. Well, slowly, the yellow beacon is catching up, or should I say I'm sliding back to the yellow beacon. It's not the ride leader's responsibility to catch up, it's our responsibility to stick with the yellow beacon. It's a pretty good view of the pack in front of us. Big group. Anyway, we'll keep heading along, and we'll join this ride again on the video a bit later on. Okay, a little bit better than halfway through this ride. I did slip back to the ride leader, but I see that I moved up a little ahead again. Let's see indication for the ride leader at the bottom of the screen. And by the way, the ride leader is Brad Hill. That's Brad Hill. Oh, there's the fence. I guess I really am too far in front, but I'm only 48 meters ahead of the ride leader, so just have to ease up here. Just grab those watts. And I believe the red beacon or the sweep is O Striker. That's not his real name, but his handle. And I think he's ably assisted by Dorothy Davis this evening. There may be others. I'm not sure. Let's have a look at the map. If we could. It looks like we got 2 ride leaders. Never seen that. We got 2 yellow beacons up there. Not sure what's going on exactly. Anyway, as far as I know, the yellow beacon isn't behind me. Brad's in behind me. Both shows, I think, over 40 meters behind. Anyway, I am enjoying this ride. It's been consistently flat, mostly through the desert. Did have a short roll through some redwoods, but wasn't too many hills there. So a nice, easy, relaxing ride. Okay, we'll keep pedaling along, and oh, there's a little beacon right behind us. Maybe we'll just get that yellow beacon in front of us. Oh, there we go. There's the yellow beacon. Yeah, our ride leader's riding some sort of mountain bike, it looks like. Let's see if we can get up a little bit closer and have a look. There we see the red beacon. Good names on top of the red beacon. Nothing can. Oh, looks like it's Carl Drake. My mistake. Anyway, we'll try to see if we can catch the ride leader's bike. Just trying to match up my speed to the ride leader's speed. Here comes the yellow beacon. Brad Hill. Let's see what Brad's riding this evening. Oh yeah, looks like it's, we'll get a good view of it. The rider's just in front of him there. There we go. Yeah. Now there's his bike. There's Brad riding along. Okay, we'll rejoin this ride. We just got a few minutes left to go. Well, I guess we're almost done this ride. Mellow Monday with the herd on Zwift. Thanks to our ride leader, Brad Hill, and our sweeps. I think we had sweeps tonight. Dorothy Davis, Carl Drake, and Ostreicher. And thanks to the Peloton who came out to ride this evening. An enjoyable evening ride on Zwift. And we'll be back for another ride soon. Yeah, good times were had by all this evening. Just winding down the final few seconds here. Okay. Until next time, this is Endurance Sweat signing off.